All right, guys, welcome back. We got some more highlights for you from Alliance War Season 50. We're going to start off with a very shortened fight of this Black Widow against Korg. Nothing really special here. She takes Korg really, really easily. So we're just going to go in and she's all energy damage, so she's always a great counter for Korg. Nothing super crazy here, but I am just going to skip ahead in this fight, and we're just going to kind of skip to the end here. So I pretty much just, I go into my Incinerate phase, do as much damage as I can, and then finish it off with a full yellow bar. Super easy. Next one is an Omega Sentinel as a global attacker. We're going to bring in a Gladiator who's immune to Power Burn for this node and a global attacker. So I'm just going to go in with short combos into his big heavy attacks here. I'm not a big Gladiator player. It's like the first time I'm bringing him into war, and I just figured he works for the node and he works as a global, so nothing really here. And I went with like these short combos into the mid combo heavy, and it worked extremely well. You can see those nice auto block fails on the right hand side. That's what we want to see, and it worked out great. So I was very happy with this fight. Again, that's the only fight that I brought Gladiator in for, and he did exactly what I needed. So super fun. Now, this Viv Vision, I've struggled against this Viv in the past. Black Widow Clairvoyant does work. You have to stay in the bleed phase here, and you just have to get a little bit lucky to see if you can get rid of all her armor ups with the special 2. And the first try did not get rid of the armor ups. And I'm actually going to get clipped in this fight and have to work my way back on it, which again is a little scary, but we do get through it, and I will show it to you. I also had a fight that I did not put in just because I wasted a lot of time on the recording, where I had another, I think it's the second or third, I think it's at least the second time this season where I've gone into a fight and the game just crashed and I lost half my health. I haven't had that in so long. If anyone else has been having that issue, let me know in the comments, because sometimes that can be extremely frustrating. So here we just bait this special 2 here, and we're gonna, I think I end up getting clipped. I remember getting clipped in here and just having to, yeah, here I go, I get, okay, first evade, I get the full 3 evades there, I go again, and I get clipped here really bad because I'm not in the Incinerate immune phase. I'm in the bleed phase because of the Thorns node. So I'm down to 22%, and I have to work my way out of this, and can be a slow fight against this Viv. So we're just going to try and push the special 2 here. If I can get my own special 2s going, then I can also get a little bit of healing. So here I go for the, I've got to evade. I need the full evade this time. We get it. Now, again, it's hard to build up power without throwing like some heavy attacks, because she keeps power draining me, which is extremely annoying on this node. So there, I throw the heavy attack. I'm going to go for, I think, a parry into special 2, and there we go with the parry into special 2. We're able to get the buff immunity to stick, and down goes all her armor ups, and now we can actually put in some damage because she's not glancing, because on the node there's glancing if she has armors. So there we're able to go ahead back, get our special 2 going again with less armors. It's not so bad, and we finish it off and we survive. Now on the other account, we're gonna do some fun stuff with Viv and Magneto and Crossbones. Here is the first time facing off against a White Tiger in war. I think I get clipped also at the beginning of this fight, because again, I'm just not super used to her specials. I evade the first one there, no problem. I should have countered afterwards. I did do some dueling just to get used to it again, but here I make a mistake, and I think I just must have let go of the block, and that's fine. We'll recover from it. We don't take a ton of damage there, but I get my special 2, and then we do the usual Viv shenanigans where we get to a bar of power with White Tiger below a bar of power, and we get our unblockable special 1s going, and that will end the fight pretty quickly. So here I think I just have to bait out one more special here, or no, we just skip it and just go for the special 1 and then we end it. Great. I did have a couple other Magneto fights, but you've seen those 100 times, so we're going to skip those. We're going to do even this Iron Man here on personal space regen. I'm just gonna skip through most of this fight because it is a little slow. So we're just gonna do the usual. Bait his heavy, counter with our heavy, get to 3 bars of power, which I'm just skipped right to. We charge our prowess, and we drop a big special 3. So not to waste your time on this one, but it's super easy against global attackers, or global defenders. Magneto still wrecks them. Same thing with this Maestro on this node here with the Burden of Might and Knockdown Energy. Again, same exact thing as the previous fight, but what I do specifically here is I wait until I get to 3 bars of power before I start really getting my prowess up, because I don't want the node to screw up and reduce my power. So I'm going to get to 3 bars of power, I throw a heavy, and you can see I'm at 5 prowess now, and now I'm not too worried. I'm going to go ahead and charge up my... I'm going to charge my prowess, charge the heavy, get to 12, go up to 24, and one more time up to like 36 prowess. Drop the big special 3, and then we're going to do a ton of damage here against this 7-star Maestro. We get him down to 65%. He's got 24 bleeds on him, ticking very, very nicely, and the detonation when they're finished will knock him out. Boom, gone. Very nice with Magneto. Then we have a Hazard Shift Photon. Incinerate Shock. I haven't done a Hazard Shift Photon in a very long time. I brought in Crossbones, and I get the heavy bait right there, which is perfect. That's what I want. And then later on in this, I'm going to try here. I'm trying to bait a heavy. Great. Same thing. Combo into a heavy. And then she goes for a full combo here and does not throw the heavy. And then I get then throws special. That's fine. That's great. But then those first couple times that I baited the heavy attack, it worked great. This time I think I get clapped in the face here because she's going to go for a... I think, again, there's a good one. But she is going to go for like a combo and then a heavy attack, and it is going to screw me up, which is very annoying. I get clipped by a little bit by that. I think it's right here. There, she goes for the combo, and then I freeze, and then she throws the heavy. That was very annoying. But that's okay. Now we just have to be really careful. We're pushing her into the pure light form. So I'm going to hold my block, try and push her to a heavy, which I get. Now I'm just going to go with my striker to kill time into a special to kill even more time. Hold that block, and we're out of that pure light form. I'm going to take this special 2 on the block, and luckily we survive it, and then I'm able to get a nice little intercept there. Keep my Furies up with another special 1. Very nice. And bait another, I think we end up baiting a special 1 here. Very good. And we're able to finish off this Photon just barely, but you can play a lot better than I did. But Crossbones, excellent counter to this nice 7-star Photon. So really happy with that fight. And then what do we have here? Last but not least, we have the Conflictor Killmonger with Viv. The best part here is that Viv can phase and not parry, and if you don't parry, you're not feeding the Conflictor. And even though he's got some extra prowess on this, it's not that bad. I do take a little bit of block damage. I'm not really worried about my combos, but I take like 1 hit on that special 1, then evade the rest, and then make sure that I can try and phase him, get to my special 2 here, which is what I want. Even if I take a little bit of reverb damage throughout the fight, not too bad. But there we get a nice solar burst, only 3 times, but it's fine. We have our 15 solar charges there. We're going to get to 1 bar of power, let him throw a special, and now we're just going to throw some unblockable special 1s. Really nice damage there. We get 2 unblockable specials, a 3rd unblockable special. He's down to below around 22%. I should have probably built to a special 2. I ended up trying to just get as much damage in here, see if I could throw another special 1, but it's not really going to do much without the solar charges. So here I end up just slow playing it out the rest of the fight, and just brute forcing it, I guess, just, as much damage as I could get in here. And that is it for this war. I hope you enjoyed the fights, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye-bye.